And we are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. It is the Wednesday Is it Wednesday today?
Yeah.
It's the Wednesday transfer update news show. 5 here we goes today. I couldn't fit 5 in the title, but there's 5 here we goes today. I believe Koulibaly is on his way to the Saudi League. Kai Havertz, King Kai, Shai Havertz is on his way to the Emirates. Who else is there? Who else is there today? Kova is on his way from Chelsea to Manchester City. Obviously, Kante is gone as well. Mendy is on his way out of Chelsea. Manchester United have had a £50 million bid denied, rejected by Chelsea, and they want closer to their valuation of 70 to 75 million. It's going to be an interesting show today. Obviously, we've already got 60 people in the house already. The first thing I'm going to need you guys to do is to smash the like button, but make sure that you are subscribed to the channel as well. Obviously, welcome Corey in the house as well. We have Gundogan making his long-awaited return to Big Six Bants. It's always a pleasure to have you on. How are you doing, bro? How are you feeling?
Bro, it's a mad thing because you said there's 4 here we goes, but 5, but I only acknowledge 4 of them. So yeah, bro, I'm not here to.
Oh, there's one of them. Well, which one is that? Which one are you not counting, G?
Listen, there's only 4, bro. There's only 4 of them.
No, there must be a fifth though. There must be a fifth though.
Nah, bro, there's only 4, bro. I don't know about the other one, but listen, I'm sure we're gonna get into it, bro. I'm sure.
100%. We'll definitely get into it.
Obviously, shout out Corey as well, man. I ain't done a stream with you for a while, so I hope you're good, my guy.
What are you saying, bro? All good, man. All good over here.
Cool, man. It's again, I'm in the Roma outfit today. You know what I'm saying? No Liverpool news to cover, so you know we chilling. But again, it's better than having my targets taken or signing people I don't want to sign at this moment in time. But clubs are getting worksy. Chelsea are getting very, very worksy. It's a bit weird. But it's
how do they do it, fam? How do they do it? How do they do it?
They're getting worksy.
It's actually annoying.
Bro.
It's actually jarring.
What do you mean, really? What have I said now?
Yo, this guy, you're a shameless guy, you know. You're a shameless guy, but don't worry, man. Your time's coming, my guy. Don't worry. Your time's coming.
Yeah, but until then, let's talk about how worksy Chelsea are getting in it. They're getting so worksy, it's a bit scary. Like the likes of Oba, the likes of Mendy, the likes of Ziyech, the likes of Koulibaly, who they just bought. Gallagher's probably gonna go. Mount's gonna go. Who else? Havertz is gone. Kova's just gone. That's 9 man off the top of my head. Out the door. Out the door.
Do you know what's mad? You can literally surprise them as well, fam. Imagine they put up Cucurella. Like, would you be surprised?
Kepa will probably go.
Probably. I can't even lie. The way these men are getting works here is scary. Like, it's scary. And then they're just. I'm seeing links to Tonali. We'll talk about Tonali as well. Tonali.
Yeah.
That's nuts. They're not allowed to do that.
Listen, man. I'll be honest with you, bro. Listen, what Chelsea are doing. Listen, sometimes you just gotta give it up to a man, to a team. Like they're doing something crazy and. You know, I was on a stream with you the other day, and listen, if whether they're cheating or not, whether it's fair or not, listen, they're finding a way to go around the system, and it is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, I'm not too sure about this whole Chelsea thing, in it. Like it's a bit weird, but it is what it is, isn't it?
Can't deny it, innit?
We're gonna get to the skullduggery of Chelsea. Obviously, let's hit the chat straight away. We've already got 100 people in the house. We're not even 7 minutes in. It shows, man. It shows the support. So people make sure we smash the like button. Man, what are we saying for a like total today? We're saying 165 likes for the price I can't have. What are we saying?
Whatever. This guy. This guy, I can't be bothered with this guy. You know, I can't be honest.
Bro, I'm saying because the way these Chelsea man are living, I've got a little video for the way Chelsea man are living right now. You see them boy there?
Life like this sure is sweet, huh?
It definitely is.
This guy.
that is Chelsea right now. They're cruising in the whip, like wind blowing in the hair, no bugs going in the mouth, like pause. You know what I'm saying? It's just mad, fam. It's just mad. Let's hit some of the comments. We got Marcus in now. So he goes, if Madrid are out the equation, surely Spurs have to sell to us. Then why are we always entertaining Mount? It makes zero sense. Big up Marcus. Big up Mustafa. Who's that?
It's weird, fam. It's weird.
I know.
But you know what? I want to ask though, innit? I want to ask, what's the worst signing? Is it Mount to Man United or Havertz to Arsenal?
I think Mount Man United.
Save that. I'm gonna slap that on the poll. I'm slapping that on the poll. Save that.
I need to know, innit? I need someone to give me some.
That's a great question. As soon as you get past, we're gonna start the video of that actually. So as soon as you got through the comments, we get into that. Big up Dennis the Great. It says Arsenal so bad. Arsenal banterman, they'll probably sell Xhaka and Partey. I have a hot take that I finished in 50 season banter club. That's from a Madrid fan. Big up.
Dennis, I thought he was my guy, man. I thought Dennis was my guy, man. This guy.
Oh boy. Gene Grace says, hey, Monson chat. What a beautiful day. Hope you are well. You never walk alone. Big up, Gene. Hope you're having a lovely day. Big up, Jay. No, blessing. He says, one love to all the Arsenal fans out there. You, man, have been finessed badly, and you were calling, man, like Todd B. Clueless. Good luck with your false 8.
You know what? I have no cutback.
Bro.
Yo, hey.
Surely not in the 8. There's no chance.
Hey, Jay, you have to do them like that, bro. You did not have to do them like that. Big up Marcus, man like Gundogan, getting dragged today, G. Nah, to be fair, Gundogan he ain't really been on the Havertz train at all.
I'm literally not. I'm not on it, so.
He's like it's like the Nunes thing with me when he's signing, like it's kind of like he's giving it that one, which I hear, but you never know, bro. You never know. That's one signing that again, like Flawless, and I can't wait to see that, because if it bangs off, you lot have license to cuss everyone. You have license to cuss.
Well, listen, we've had previous before with Ramsdale and Ben White, where I think that's those two have come in, and everyone bantered us with those signings and the amount we paid for them, and they look to have turned into something good. So yeah, but the Havertz one, for me, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. We're going to get into that as well. Francis says, months for you, my friend, 40 million for Gallagher. For you, my friend, that's killing me. That is pissing me off. 40 million for Gallagher after his little England cameo the other day. Impossible.
I'll be honest, though. He's one of the worst footballers I've ever seen, though.
He's horrible.
Yeah, he's bad.
Sometimes I don't understand how they've made it.
Yeah, horrible. But to be fair, his loan spells were successful. At Palace, he was good, and at West Brom, he was good. So it confuses. Yeah. Is it the Chelsea? Do Chelsea have a different type of judge when it comes to man, like a different type of shit juice, like proper shit juice?
No, because bro, look at all the players that have been successful there, though. Like, look at Fabregas, look at Costa. Okay, it was 2 seasons, but like they've had.
They're like doing like 30 though, bro.
Yeah, but
even
I don't know. Kante, there you go. Like, I feel like they've had some real quality. Listen, Hazard, he came over and he came over young as well. I think he came over like 22.
Yeah,
so
I'm
not too sure about people like Gallagher. And look, I think Aiden said it was 10 years ago. That's a good point. I'm not here to defend Chelsea. I couldn't care less, but Gallagher is crap though. He reminds me of Robbie Savage, like them kind of basic ballers. Like, I don't know how you made it one of those ones, but yeah, I'm not too sure, man. Mata as well. Shout out to Martin.
Yeah, Matic as well.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and rub out Chelsea pools too much. Like, I'm not gonna do that, but yeah, I just think that certain men in their team are they're just not those guys. They're not those guys.
Yeah, I hear it. The chat is flying, by the way, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to get to some of these comments. Hold on. Capo says, Monts, if you wanted to bring Arsenal fans to have a meltdown, you bought the wrong Gooner. He's too calm. I haven't bought it. Why does everyone think I want Gooner Lee's tears on my channel?
He does.
I want Gooner Lee's tears. I don't want his tears.
Bro, he does. He'll do it off stream, innit? It'll be done.
I do.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Let's clarify this once and for all. I did not bring Gundogan on my screen to see his tears. The last time I brought Gundogan on this channel, he was looking. He came like one Death Eater with his hood over his head from Harry Potter, and you couldn't even see his eyes. That was enough for me. That's me good for the year. That's my Gundogan like depression for the year, bro. That was enough for me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it's season's done. We start fresh. We talk about window and transfer banter now. I don't need his tears. Like, let's just get that one straight, okay? For anyone who don't know, and for Gundogan, in case you thought I wanted your tears today, that's not what I want. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But listen, big up everyone in the chat. We have 135 people in the house and only 44 likes. So make sure you stop what you're doing and smash the like button. Big up Kendall in the house as well. It says hi. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone's on to me today. It's cool, man. I thought Kendall.
Yeah, man.
She thought she was my girl. She's not.
Celebrity status. You know what I'm saying? But let's start officially. Let's actually start. We have to start with Kai Havertz, isn't it? We have to. Let's be real. Yeah. We've spoken a lot about it in previous streams. How much he's going to cost? Is he going to do well? Is it the right signing? Are Chelsea the ones laughing here after everyone laughed at them? You know, are they having the last laugh? Now, I think from a rival point of view, the final price is looking like what? It's 70 mil? 65 mil with 5 mil add-ons?
I think it will be about 65 mil with the add-ons, 65 mil, yeah. I think it will.
Yeah, so yeah.
65 altogether.
So yeah, so let's just say 65 M's, 70 M's, it doesn't matter, give or take, it's only 5 M's different, don't matter. So let's just say 65 M's. I'm not gonna lie, like Chelsea have only lost 8 mil on my man.
That's well, I was literally about to say that.
Apparently, they bought him for 90 million all in. Apparently,
yeah. That's but did the add-ons
to 90? Yeah. I think apparently I don't know, but listen, I don't care if it's 90. I don't care if it's 75. The ultimate
25 mil difference is nothing, bro.
Yeah, like, to me, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that this is a good signing. I'm not happy with it. And listen, it doesn't matter about, as I said, whether it was a 90 million signing, whether it was a 75 million signing. Like, to me, I just don't get it. And I even tweeted like about 20 minutes ago, I don't understand how Arsenal fans have done this thing where they've made Havertz seem like he's got this potential to, you know, explode in a different way and turn Arsenal's whole fortunes around. This is the same guy that everyone was calling Shy Havertz. This is the same guy that he couldn't hit a barn door. He couldn't score in open water. You know, like I don't understand. I don't get it. And you know what? You know, this guy, he reminds me, and people may not understand this, but as an Arsenal fan, you will. He reminds me of Ozil. When we had Ozil, he was fantastic at home, but away from home, it was like playing with 10 men. And Ozil didn't have that. He didn't have that inner thing in. He didn't have that fight in him. He didn't have it when he can get up for the away games. And that's what I feel like with Havertz. We're not going to rely on him to go against Man United away, or we're not going to rely on him to go against Chelsea away, or we're not going to rely on him to go against, because he's not that guy. He ain't got that thing. And for me, I don't know, man. Like, I don't understand what this guy's doing. I don't understand what Arteta's plan is. I don't know if he had him on his original list. And look, opportunity arises. Sometimes you go for it. But other than his height, which is a blessing, I can't see what you're doing with this player. He's not someone who automatically, you know, he fits into a glove. The Timber signing that I can say that we've got wrapped up, that looks to be somebody who I can see where he plots into that team. Even, you know what? Even Mount, I can almost see how he will fit into any, you know, he's a plug and play kind of player. I don't see.
Keep the ball ticking to the point that Arteta would want him to.
There you go. But with the Havertz thing, I don't get it. And people online comparing him to Robin van Persie. They're comparing him to Bergkamp.
Back again. I see those posts. I will be having words the next time. We will be having words.
And you know what the joke of it is? The guy who, listen, I'm not even going to bait him up, but the guy who runs Troops' accounts, yeah, I know, I've met him, innit? He's a cool guy, but he's shameless, bro. He's a shameless guy. I love the guy. 100%. Yeah, nah, he's a shameless guy. But yeah, me, I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna pretend that he's a signing for me. I'm not. It's hard because I don't want to be like this negative. Oh, like I'm not backing the manager, but sometimes you just got to call it what it is. I'm not someone who's in favor of this player. I've seen enough, and all these people are doing these comps of him at Leverkusen. Bundesliga, the Bundesliga is dead.
When he still had his quiff in that.
The Bundesliga is horrible. Like it's a horrible league. So I don't know, man. I can't sit here and pretend and be happy. What I will say is I'm happy Arsenal are doing business early. That is what I will say. But
yeah, I think a preseason for him is imperative. Like, it has to happen. Like, he needs to get the fullest preseasons of Arsenal. He can't just step in. My issue with Kai Havertz is that the Kai Havertz thing is the it was planted. It was painted to all of us as rivals that Rice and Caicedo were the postage boys for Arsenal. Those were the guys that you guys needed to get, yeah. And fair enough, the Rice one looks like it's coming through. Despite the interest from Man City, I think it's safe to say he's still likely to be going Arsenal, yeah? Cool. Right. Now, the Caicedo thing seems to have been forgotten about, and now the next my thing is that Havertz became a priority signing. If you signed him kind of like not too long before preseason and he's come through, he still gets his preseason, he was kind of just a signing to add on to everything else you've done, then I think there's less scrutiny. There's less scrutiny. And it's kind of like, well, whether he's good or whether he's not, it don't matter. We've got everyone else we need. Do you know what I'm saying? It's an addition.
Not for the price, though. It's a bit different, though, because of the price. And the price. It's like, are you going to pay that 70 M?
And he's matching the top earners in the club, which I believe is Saka. Now, see, people could say he's on 200.
No, I don't think he's on. I think he's on 200 M's, though.
He's on 200K.
Yeah. No, he's matching.
A lot to walk in through the door, though.
He's matching the top earners. So, and I think the previous was Jesus, and now it's Saka, I believe. So, yeah, he's up there he's earning some serious money. So, I don't know, like the amount of money you're paying for him, is he going to be rotational? I don't believe so. So, I don't know. Is he going to be that left 8 role? If he's in that left 8 role, I can say now that is spooky because he cannot defend to save his life. He is somebody who I feel undercover does have some good stats on metrics when he plays games, but I feel like he's a liability in that defensive transitioning and getting back and stuff like that. I saw a comp of him play against Man City at home this season. Well, not this season, but last season because he's just finished. And it was so weird because in the comp, it was him missing headers. That's Hazard. Like it's weird, man. I don't know, man. I just think that honestly, there's something with Arsenal fans where they're trying to really gas up this whole Havertz hype, and I'm like, what? How is this happening? But listen, fair play.
I think it's more of a protection thing, isn't it? Like you play to your club,
bro. It's copium, Corey.
Like you man can say stuff, but you can't allow rival fans to be talking about your players. I think that's the way a lot of people see it. That's
listen, man. As I said, I don't want to also come in here and harass the guy out and seem like I'm not on his I'm not going to support him, because that's not the case. What I'm saying is two things can be true. I don't support this player in terms of what I feel like he's going to bring to the club and what the manager probably sees in him, but I'm also not going to sit here and be like, get him out of my club, because ultimately I don't know what this manager can do. This manager is somebody who's shown that he has got an ability to get better, get more out of some players. So yeah, look, people are going to give the whole Saka's got better, Martinelli's got better, Jesus looks to be a little bit different, Odegaard, Ben White, Ramsdale, Gabriel, these are all players that have done well, but there's also some stinky players that he's not got things out of. Willian, Lokonga, Fabio Vieira so far, so Cedric. So where do we go from here? I'm not too sure. So you know what? Look, the players got in, we've got him in. That does add some sort of quality. It does. I mean, not to the quality of that people think, but it adds quality somewhere. And listen, I can't say much more, man.
I hear it. Pick up Ethan with the super chat. He says, Corey, You're next. Eric, you're next. You're next. Eric Ten Hag wants Mason Minerals mount in your midfield. Eric Ten Hag hoodwinked your fan base. No possession football, transitional football incoming. Hype. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We are gonna get to that, man. We're gonna get to the Mason Mount hype. Big up, Ethan, and appreciate you for the super chat as well, guys. Make sure we keep smashing the like button. 170 people in the house right now. Let's get that up to 265 likes. 65 likes, which means 100 more likes, and we get to that Kai Havertz price tag. You know what I'm saying? We get to that King Kai, that price tag. You know what I'm saying? Man, them was saying Kai Sado, but not Kai Sado. Kai Sado.
No, not man them. State names. It was you, bro. I saw you. Yeah, you.
Yeah, me. Yeah, me.
Look at this guy, man.
You know what I'm saying? Big up Lewis in the house, man. Lewis, you're not too late.
He's a weirdo, isn't it? He's a weirdo, isn't it? He's a weirdo.
I don't like Lewis. I don't like Mons, and that's just it, man.
Bro,
I don't weird, fam. Especially Monto's a weirdo. Like,
bro, I don't beef you, man. Man just hate my energy. Hate my energy because I say how it is, bro. Like,
I don't know, man. Listen, hopefully it works out though. That's that. Look, I can say all that I want, but I would prefer to be wrong and people to troll me thinking that I was, negative. I don't care. People can say that about me. I'd rather be people say that than for him to be a flop, because ultimately my team win. That's just the way that a cookie crumbles. I don't really care about like what I feel and look like on social media or whatever. I'll say what I think, and if I'm wrong, good.
No. Again, same with Nunes for me. I want man to prove me wrong, bro. Like, prove me wrong, and I want to be apologizing with R&B music, because I'd rather apologize with silverware than be right and trophyless. Am I right?
There you go.
One? You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. Prove me wrong with the trophies, and yay, listen, I'll be shameless. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy to admit. A little bit more about Kai Havertz is that for me, Gabriel Jesus is better than Kai Havertz at absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah. He's better than Kai Havertz at everything.
Mm.
He's not better than Saka on the right. He's not better than Martinelli on the left. Huh?
Yeah. I think Jesus is a better Kai Havertz. Like, it's just
much better.
It's
bro.
literally that.
And the thing is, what you guys probably wanted. Let me say what the fans wanted. I think that what the fans wanted was almost someone who can do what Gabriel Jesus can't do, and probably just be more clinical and focus more on the goal scoring side. But you've gone and got another carbon copy, a worse version of him, for at 20 million more. How much did Gabriel Jesus cost? 40 mil?
Yeah, 40 million. Yeah.
He's just gone and paid 20 million more for a carbon copy. That's not carbon, it's worse.
Yeah.
The issue is that I think when we, as an Arsenal fan, when we were playing games last season, we didn't have any sort of possible option to come off the bench other than Nketiah. Now, Nketiah is good at what he does, but he's very similar to Jesus in terms of like the workhorse pressing, but his finishing is even more erratic and more all over the place than someone like Jesus. So I think what I believe Havertz may bring is just something different, because his height, his frame, he likes to get in behind in terms of running behind defenders and stuff like that. He's stretching the team. So yeah, like I think that's what he's looking at, but I don't see it. As I said, the Arsenal are a very different team to Chelsea. In the way that we play, we are very, very front-footed. We are very press hard, work hard, win the ball up high. I can't necessarily say because I've not seen everything from Havertz, but I just don't see that in him. And as I said, he reminds me of Ozil, and everybody here will remember Ozil and how fantastic he was at home. When it was a nice sunny day, he would turn up, but away from home, you may as well start with 10 men, because he would not do the hard yards. And unfortunately, Havertz is someone who doesn't give me that oomph. He hasn't got that sort of work ethic to be like, you know what, we're in a battle here. I want to have a soldier next to me. You listen, whatever you want to say about someone like Van Dijk right now, who's not playing well, he's a battler, he's a soldier. He's somebody who's going to try and step up. Whatever you want to say about Henderson right now, he's a battler. He's a soldier. He's someone who's going to step up. Whatever you want to say about Fabinho, I can keep listing these players over and over and over again. The quality may be dipping a little bit, but they're going to give their all. It may not be good enough, but they're going to give their all. Havertz, he's probably not good enough all the time, and he's not going to give his all the time. And we had the same thing with Pepe. So listen, man, I don't know. For me, as I said, I'm not here to sit here and pretend that this is a guy that I believe is going to be amazing. But yeah, like it is what it is.
I mean, I appreciate the honesty in it because again, you've got Kears, and obviously
This
I know
is beautiful. This is beautiful.
You've got Kears saying that he's gonna cook. He's got complete trust in the manager, which he has every right to trust Arteta with most of the signings. A lot of the signings he has got right and improved players. I think, but Kears like openly said Kai Havertz is a horrible footballer.
Yeah,
like a horrible footballer. And now Kears is turning around saying, "Watch Kai Havertz cook."
I'm not doing that, bro. Like that's madness. And again, listen, you know why I like Kears, because he's shameless to the end, innit? But I can't.
You'll die on that hill. Like I
can't die on no hill. Like listen, there's hills that I would die on. I would die on the Saka's world class. I'll die on that hill. That's a hill that I feel I can die on.
Yeah,
I can't die on no Havertz hill, bro.
I'll be real. That hill. I don't see that hill, but it's a hill you can. If you want to die,
okay. Do you see my point? I can.
Yeah. You'll fight for. You're right. It's like how I ride for Salah. You'll ride out.
I'll ride out, but I can't die no Havertz hill, bro. I just can't. No, I can't do it, bro. And listen, Kears, he might be right. Like he might come in and he might just. You know what? I was thinking. Sometimes systems protect players. Daniel Sturridge wasn't good at Chelsea. He then came to Liverpool, exploded. Sterling at Man City was amazing. Scored 91 goals. I didn't even clock until yesterday. He scored 91 goals. He's the second highest goal scorer for Pep ever. I couldn't believe it. I literally couldn't believe it. I was like, raw. Those are some mad stats. But at Chelsea, he looks out of his depth. So yeah, listen, man. I don't know, but even this super chat, big shout out Albert. Innit? I have never ever said anything about. I didn't even mention Partey, so I don't know what you're talking about, my guy.
Yeah, that was the next thing we want to talk about before we go on to Mason Mount. Big up Albert for the super chat. He says, Lee, why are you guys dissing Partey? It's shameful. Before we get to that, there's one more super sticker as well. Big up John S. Anderson for the super sticker. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support, people. Remember, there's 200 people in the house. Gundogan, where can the people find you, bro? Let them know.
Listen, man, you'll find me on AFTV. I'll be there all the time. Or on my channel, you'll definitely find me Guna_Lee. Instagram as well, Guna.Lee, man. You'll catch me there, man. I'm always there kind of doing stuff, active and stuff. So yeah, I'm sure it'll be in the description afterwards, innit? But if you're a hater, stay away, man. If you're like Monts, stay away, bro. I don't want you.
What, bro? I said bring the haters. Bring the haters.
Nah, bro.
Bring all the haters.
I had a bag of West Ham fans on my neck the other day, so I'm like, yo, like, calm.
But just to say though, it's crazy. There is 200 people in the house.
I actually see that video. Yeah. I see that video on AFTV, innit?
People too mad, bro. They're too mad, bro.
The video of what?
No, he was talking to some West Ham fans, isn't it?
Yeah, these West Ham fans, they're crazy, bro. They actually believe that Arsenal and West Ham are on the same level, bro. I'm like, listen, what are we going on here, bro? Come on.
That's crazy. Big up Ethan with the super chat. He says Havertz is Arteta's biggest signing.
Listen, I don't know who said it earlier on, but I feel like this signing of Havertz will make or break Arteta. I think, listen, someone said earlier on that we're going to finish 5th. I'll be honest, I ain't gonna veer too far away from that. I definitely don't think we're winning the league. I think what we're doing right now is we're putting ourselves in the back foot. I really do. We just signed it.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. So let's just slightly move on to the Partey stuff because it does segue in. So let's move on to Partey. Yeah, I think that with Partey and obviously the departure of Xhaka, Partey's not 100% going yet, but it's looking like he's leaning towards going. What is this thing with like Arsenal fans and saying that Partey they've gone from saying he's the best DM in the league to saying he's top 3 in the league to now saying it's fine, he can go with the right amount of money. That I don't get that. Like the way you man's PR is top tier PR. This guy was the best of the best. This guy was the bee's knees. He was your home skillet biscuit. How the hell does you go to that to then saying, oh, do you know what? No, do you know what? Right money comes in.
Never be my DM.
Obviously, now reading the super chat. Yeah, I thought he was saying. I said that. That's why I was baffed. I was confused because I never said that, so I was a bit confused. But Look, listen, the guy, obviously, look, I don't want to get your show cancelled. He's clearly got some sort of case, so let's not talk about that in it going on in July, right? Let's leave that to the side. I think the issue with Partey is he is world class. There's no, I don't think there's any real discussion with that. I feel like the problem with him is he's come in and he's not lived up to the heights consistently. Now, this season has probably been his best season, but he's been here for a while and he's been injured a lot. The inconsistencies as well has been a little bit shaky. And I think that's where I think Partey is someone who Arsenal fans can vouch of him being a very good player. But I also think that he's someone who has not consistently been that guy. And listen, whether you want to think he's world class or not, whether you want to think that he's the best DM in the league or not, he's a very, very good player. That there's no getting around that. What he does with the ball, the way he can win the ball back quite easily, and he's very aggressive. You know, they call him the octopus because he does win the ball back. His ball winning skills are very, very good. He can spray the ball left, he can spray the ball right, and he's a fantastic, fantastic player. But the issue that you get is you then get stretches at the end of the season or like maybe 4 or 5 games, you're like, yo, what's going on with your passing? And listen, Casemiro was spoken about as being the best player in the league, but he can't pass 5 yards. His passing is horrible, but he can pass the ball like long.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
Listen, brother, look at his stats. His passing, short passing is horrible. You look at it, you will see. But that doesn't mean he's a bad player. So I think that's why, you know, his long passing is very good, and his long shots are very good as well. But all I'm saying is, when you look at the players, you can any fan base can argue about Rodri, Casemiro, and the likes of Partey. I just think when you actually look at it, like for me, I just think that what Arteta's ruthless. No matter what you want to say, he's a ruthless manager. And when he sees certain things in a player, he'll just try and get rid of them. So not only is it the case, as I said, but I think the other part of it is the consistency. And unfortunately, he's probably consistently inconsistent, and that's his issue. And you know,
but he was consistent this season, gone though.
But look, you got to think though, right? You got to think though, Monts, right? When we needed him in the crunch time, he weren't there. When Xhaka was gone out for a few games, he weren't there. And we can't keep talking about age being a factor because ultimately the guy's just turned 30, I believe. And in the crunch time, he wasn't there. So what is it that we now? When wasn't he there? The Liverpool game, West Ham, Southampton, he was horrible. And even after, remember, he got dropped. He got dropped.
But I'm just saying the reason you guys were 8 points clear of Man City 2/3 into the season, he was a massive part of that. His consistency was a massive part of that. And I don't think anyone you bring in is going to bring in his consistency that he brings when he's fit. Do you know what I'm saying? We can talk like here's my thing, especially and I'm gonna have to revert back to K with this one. Man was saying that Partey was the best DM in the league at one point. And do you know what? I fell for the propaganda. They gaslighted me. I fell for the propaganda at one point as well. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? And then when we opened our eyes, and this is the weird thing. This is what gets confused. I think a lot of people get misconstrued with Arsenal fans, and when I talk about PR, kids would say that Partey was best DM in the league, on form, obviously, not the best. On form, best DM in the league. Rice wasn't getting a mention. Now all of a sudden, Rice is better than Partey.
All of a sudden, Rice can do what Rodri can't do.
Rice wasn't in. Rice was not in the. He was. You see the Rodri, Casemiro, Partey debate.
Yeah, Rice
wasn't there. Rice weren't there.
No, but
you know what it is?
Hold on. Wait, hold on. To be fair, so go on, Ethan. Sorry, man. Go on. No, go on, because you were talking.
No, I was just going to make a quick point in terms of it's not you. I don't think it's you. I hear what you say most of the time. Like you're one of the isolated few of the Arsenal base that aren't like that. But it's the same reactionary thing when the signings get close to home, or he can do this.
Like Havertz.
Yeah,
you said it easy with Havertz.
Can I just say the one thing though? You see, you just mentioned the thing about Partey, Casemiro, and Rodri. We were speaking about the best ones, the best sixes or best DMs. I think that's unfair because we also didn't put Caicedo in there, and he's up there with them. This season, he's been up there. So I think maybe it's a little bit out of sight, out of mind lower teams, you just don't always get the respect. Because if we talk about Newcastle, they've probably had one of the best centre-backs in the centre-back pairings, but nobody puts them in that league with the likes of Gabriel this season, or Saliba this season, or what Lissandro Martinez and Varane was doing at the start of this season, or when you think about what what's his name, Diaz, who's been doing this season, John Stones. So I think it's a little bit unfair to say, oh, because he wasn't mentioned, that we can't say that he's not been that player. So listen, I'm not here to say that Kears is right or wrong, but all I'm saying is a justification as to why maybe people weren't doing that is because it's out of sight, out of mind, isn't it? Like sometimes you just don't put those players in the top 6. You know, you just don't put them there. The only team that I think has ever got the respect, even though they weren't at that level, was that Leicester City team when they had Mahrez, Vardy, Kante, even bloody Wes Morgan was getting love with Robert Hoof that season. And what was the left back's name? It's gonna kill me. And he was what was the left back that they had? I can't remember his name, but they even Danny Drinkwater. He got a move to Chelsea off of that dead one season. That one season when they won the league. So listen, all I'm saying is, for me, I'm just trying to put it some perspective and say, look, nobody's saying that Partey's not a great player. He's Danny Simpson. Shout out to Shakam. Sorry, all of these men were getting serious love. So look, for me, I just think that when you actually look at it properly, that Declan Rice is a good player. Is he my preferred choice? Every single person in this world knows that I prefer Caicedo. Listen, I'm not someone who's banging the drum for somebody like I'm not somebody who's banging the drum for somebody like Declan Rice, but it is what it is, man. He's coming. So yeah, there's not much more I can say in it.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. By the way, people, there are 270 people in the house right now. I need everyone to stop what they're doing and smash that like button.
That should be 200 likes, man. That should be 200 likes.
Yeah, we're on 105 likes and there's 270 people watching right now.
That should be 200 likes.
Yeah. We need to up that like button. So stop what you're doing right now. Down under the video, under where Ethan is, and just go slap the like button, people. Yeah, smash the like button. Also, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. We're on the way to 5K. We're currently on the way to 4,600 subs, and obviously the home straight to 5K. So push us towards that. If you're enjoying the content, then make sure you are subscribing to the channel. Obviously, there's going to be way more transfer talk throughout the season. It's going to get messy, and then of course the start of the season when it gets real. Then when the chaos.
Talk, though, I need to ask you, man, bro. This is a serious question, bro. Who is a better signing, bro? Havertz for Arsenal?
Yeah, I'm gonna slap it in the poll.
Chelsea,
you make it a poll now.
Mount to Man United, bro. I need answers, bro. I need answers because right now, bro, I'm feeling sad, bro.
It's therefore Havertz, man. I can't lie. It's Havertz. I believe you are only spending 60 million for like 3 seasons or something. What is it?
It's over 3 seasons, isn't it?
Yeah. Which I guess you can make that back.
Bro, you don't know about how Man United do things. Where do you think Arsenal got this little 16 million over 3 seasons from? We're the makers of that.
You see, how much are they paying for Mount? Are they paying 70 million or 60 million for Mount? How much are they paying for Mount?
Let me tell you how people are shameless. When we bought Pepe, everybody was like, "Oh, installments, we're broke."
The Amazon vouchers.
Amazon voucher. They were saying,
Klarna FC.
Klarna, all of this stuff. Now, all of a sudden, because it's shooting their agendas, I'm like, all right, cool. I see how people are.
It's scary.
Let's say Klarna. That is cute.
They were saying we got every single installment, FC, everything. Now, it's fine for everybody else. So I see how they move in it. It's cool.
No, by the way, how much was Mount? How much are they valuing Mason Mount at? By the way,
Chelsea won 60 in it, but I think they're gonna meet about 50 in it, 55 something like that.
No, but Arsenal had a 50 million rejected, bro. They want 70 M. Yeah, they want 65 to 70 M's for Mount, bro. I think it will get negotiated down in that. Yeah,
that's never happening. 1 year deal left in
the
still.
We won't sniff that high. No chance. We will never sniff that high.
They got a lot of weight lifted off their shoulder. You know what's tapped here? You see how this time last year we were getting onto them for spending so much money. Now they've just shut that all away, bro. Like their books are looking a lot better. Sure.
Chelsea have countered. Yeah, Chelsea countered you lot. Oh, but they actually did the Monops counter deal. They done the Monops thing and press counter deal. That's what Chelsea did.
We'll meet that demand. I don't think we'll meet that demand.
I think you'll do like 50 M's with 10 mil add-ons. I think that's what you lot will do.
I think with 5 mil add-ons. I don't think.
Remember, you don't know how much Ten Hag wants Mount, fam. You could all say like, "Fuck."
No, he said he wants him a lot.
There you go. You could all pay that. You man are United,
bro.
United, I don't know, man. You ain't got no money like that.
They won't go over a certain amount, isn't it?
We said, no. Just would you man really pull out though if this is your number one target right now? Do you see yourself pulling out? That's the question.
I don't know what United's doing, bro. I can't see United at the moment. I just see dark alleys. I don't know what Man United are doing.
You see, the thing with Man United is,
I'd be shocked if they pulled out though.
The thing with Man United, I feel
go on, Lee.
They've got a few players that are very, very. I think they're overrated. So, like, I'm sure you guys have spoken about it. This whole bloody Rashford's getting 375k. Now, listen, people were moaning about Saka getting a potential 300,000. Rashford is now getting £375,000 per week, which I believe is absolute insanity, innit? It is. Now, someone who deserves that, whatever you want to say, is Harry Kane, Mo Salah, Golden, like Haaland, like these are the men that De Bruyne that deserve that. Rashford getting that money is crazy. So you're putting
I don't know what Ten Hag sees in Rashford, like, bro.
I don't know.
Ten Hag rates Rashford on a different plane. He's obsessed with this guy. So
I think
I don't think 375 is last though.
But the issue that I think you've got is you've got so many problem areas. Like with Arsenal, okay, fine. Look, I don't like Havertz in it, but Havertz is almost that one issue that I feel like Arsenal can almost maybe cover up a tiny bit. Whereas I think Man United have actually got some real holes in their team. Just like Spurs, they've got a lot of holes in their team. Both clubs got quite a few holes in their team. And that's where I think you're going to struggle next season, because I think Ten Hag's going to give a few of these players too many opportunities, too many chances. And I think that's going to be your problem.
What?
Man said Tonali.
What?
Newcastle
going to sign. It's close to signing Tonali. What?
No way, man.
It's long, you know. That slide eased me though, because
man said Tonali.
They were gonna get someone, bro. 100%.
Oh, allow me, fam. Allow me, fam.
Oh my god.
Do you know?
I would have killed for a brother like that, you know.
Bro, you see if they drop the Barella next as well.
What happened to Bruno Gomes? Bring me Bruno. Bring me Bruno, fam. Bring me Bruno.
Fuck's sake,
70 million euros.
70 million euros.
Ethan, you just might not make European
for the next 5 years.
Again, but it's not even. Bro,
it's not even a joke. That's I'm sitting here looking at my phone, bro. I haven't swiped off the message. Like, I'm just still taking it in because,
bro,
it's looking a bit long.
But you see if them man go and get Barella as well next.
I don't think they'll get both. I think that's why. I think the Barella thing is a myth. I think that's why.
Yeah, it's one or the other, and I think they'll get Maddison still. So.
Boy, they should be going all out for Kane, boy. They should be going all out, chucking the bag.
What the hell?
The thing is, they got their bread as well. That's what's crazy.
What the hell?
But apparently they can't spend a mad amount of money though. Like,
because it's the fair play thing. They got to make the money to kind of spend.
None of our clubs. That's a better signing than every. None of our clubs are moving like that. Not even City. No one's moving like that. No one's moving like that. Tottenham not moving like that.
That's the best signing so far. Easily.
United are getting bids turned down for Mount. The Tottenham are still dilly-dallying over a keeper they should have had 5 weeks ago. Arsenal have just put 65 mil for flipping Kai Havertz. City don't know what to do with Gundogan. And Newcastle are fucking just going and getting Tonali and previously being linked with Barella.
I'm hearing Gundogan's gonna go Barca.
Yeah, that's my point. But that's my
man just brought in cover as well, though.
Tonali, yo.
I can't. It's a very bad day, you know. Market 24
But do you know what though? Think about this. What else can I don't think Newcastle can spend like a brazy amount though. So I think that they can only improve with what they've got and maybe add one more big signing in Tonali. I think
that's a mad thing, bro. We could have just bought Tonali, bro.
Right, with the same money.
Damn.
Lee, you could have got Caicedo, bro. That's
no. Listen, 100 M's though. 120 M's is mad.
Hey, good elite, Tonali and Rice. Now we're cooking. Now you're cooking.
Tonali and Rice. Now we're cooking. We're seriously cooking. Yeah.
No, what I wanted Caicedo and Rice in it. That was dissing. Everybody knows that's me, bro. But
yeah, I know you wanted Caicedo, but bro,
no, bro. Yeah, that's a mad signing though. At 70 mil is crazy, no. 23 years old. That's a mad.
And you got to break it down what that means, bro. That means no more Joe Linton. All right, he had a good season, but Tonali and flipping Bruno Gomes. It's a long rough club.
But they need something else. They need a bit more creative. They need a real creative player, and I think they need a top striker.
Yeah,
and maybe a better right winger because I don't know about what's his name, Miguel Almiron and that, innit?
Yeah, and you know what's tapped? Yeah, teams are gonna start respecting them now. So low block incoming. Newcastle breaking down a low block.
Yeah, they need something else.
You know what I mean?
That is brazy. It's not sunk in. I'm trying to spend 40 mil on Kefram Turam, and Tonali's there for an extra 20 M's.
Imagine if I got Tonali. I need him.
Fam, you're trying to spend that money on Mount. I'm telling you, this is what I said. Where no clubs are moving like this. None of our clubs are moving like this.
No. Arsenal have been. How are you a scout?
How are you a scout and you're seeing Tonali for 70 million euros and no one's going, yeah, I'll have some of that. None of our clubs have gone, I'll have some of that.
Why?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
And what's tapped is he wanted to play champs. Milan didn't make champs, did they? So he's probably available on the market.
No, I'm going to give Arsenal some props though, man, because we've got. Listen, I can tell you now, Timber's coming, and he looks to be a good player. I'll be honest.
No, Milan got champs though. They got champs.
Oh, what? Do Juventus not get it in the end, didn't it? Yeah, they didn't get it in the end, did they?
Yeah, you're right.
So, like, I will say Arsenal are doing bits right now. But I will say that I don't know, man. I think some of that Liverpool. I think Man United should have been all over that. All over that.
I would love to be all over that, though, bro. All over that, though. You lot smash the like for Newcastle. Smash the like for Newcastle. There's 300 people in the house, man. You lot, make sure you are subscribing to the channel, please, and smash the like button. Guys,
so what we're saying, right? So what we're saying is, Man City are bankers to get Champions League. Yeah, I think Arsenal should be there or thereabouts, right? Let's say that Liverpool come back and they're definitely listen. They
I ain't making it. Man United ain't making
it. You finish 4 points off top 4, so you'll probably be in. That's 3, right? There's 5 positions. Newcastle look to be doing some bits, right? So that's 4. Yeah. Don't know, bruv. Certain man,
right now, we're not making it.
And you know what's scary, bro? There's going to be enough quality outside that champs. It's going to probably be, I think Liverpool make it. It's going to be me, Brighton, flipping Chelsea,
Villa.
Again, bro. It's long.
But then, bro, you got to think about this. If Caicedo goes Chelsea, now they've got Caicedo and Enzo. Now you think, and look,
striker though. They ain't got a striker.
And with Pochettino,
where do you think all these sales are coming from? Do you not think they're gonna go and slap some money for Osimhen?
It's the boy ain't no way. Boy ain't no way. Boy ain't no way. Boy ain't no way.
This is dumb,
this
fam.
Is funny still.
Bro, you better go. Them man better march to Bayern and go get me Kimmich, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
is it a stretch to say Newcastle with like 2-3 more signings could push for the front?
I can't lie. Newcastle can go. Yeah, go get me Goretzka.
Bro, they get another left back. Who are they linked with? Tierney. They get Tierney. They get.
I don't think we're going to sell him. I don't think we're going to sell him.
They get another wide player. bro, suddenly that 11 is kind of solid, bro. I'll be real.
No, I don't think we're selling Tierney though. I don't think so.
You don't think it will happen?
By the way, I just want to say one thing as well, Ethan. Almiron ain't doing what he done this season again.
Yeah, that's why they need another play. They need another winger still.
That ain't happening.
No, but Newcastle ain't winning the league. But I think that what they're doing is they're going to start. You can see they're building. Like they're actually going to a point where you can see them like, all right, cool. They'll be like top 3, top 4 consistently, and then obviously bit by bit they just start to build in that and get to the point. But yeah, I don't know, man. Certain squads here, I think Man United should be all right. I think they should have enough, but. Listen, man, Arsenal could even flop, bro. I'm not going to sit here and act like Arsenal are going to be bankers, bro, because I don't think they will be. So, like, yeah, I'm not too sure, bro. I'm not too sure.
You and Newcastle got European football, though, innit? That juggle. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah, so I think obviously we've got this, because last season we had our 11, innit? All right, cool. We're losing Xhaka, we're losing possibly Partey. It looks like we're going to try and get either Lavia. So we've got Timber. I know he's coming through the door. Rice, he looks to be pretty much done, and obviously we will have obviously Havertz in it. So from there, I don't know. We might get another winger. We've been linked to Musa Diaby from Bayer Leverkusen. Again, I'm not that high up on him, but I just think that Arsenal. I think that the reason why we're doing business early for some of the big ones is because throughout the window, we'll still have enough time to maybe pick up a 1 or 2 more players. Yeah, like any opportunities. Whereas I think someone like Man United. You lot are just, I just don't get it. Like even Liverpool, you're gonna get this what's his name, Thuram guy. He looks to be quite good. Thuram. I like Kefram Thuram. I like him a lot. I don't know anything about this Kone. I'm not high up on him. I don't think he's good enough, but I think Liverpool will be all right. I just think someone like Spurs is going to be quite difficult. It's going to be really difficult.
I swear down. The worst thing is I've been thinking this back on my head, innit? We've just got a new manager. Preseason starts most clubs early July. Like what? Yeah. So why would you not want to get your signings like people like Raya who are integral? That's a big signing. That's the foundation. That's your goalkeeper. We haven't changed our goalkeeper in 11 years. Why would you not get that done? And then be proactive throughout the window when bargains come up, where players decide they want to leave that suit your system. Like, I don't get it, bro. What a man stalling.
I've got a question. My recruitment team, like how has Newcastle got a 70 million deal for Tonali, and I'm sitting here knowing that I need a player like him.
Yeah,
in my team right now. Bear in mind, this season I've already lost Sabitzer. He's gone back from loan. Yeah. I've got Fred that's looking to leave. I've got McTominay that's looking to leave. I've got Maguire that's looking to leave. So I've got a lot of players gone. I've brought nobody in. I've literally sold a young midfielder that may or may not produce anything, but I think he's a talent. And I'm sitting here looking to, right now, get in a first signing in Mason Mount.
But Corey, who do you want? Like, where do you want to improve, and who do you want? Because
I need to improve my midfield, innit? I need to know that I have a backup for Casemiro, because Casemiro is one red away from us going back to Fred, McTominay, and Bruno, or Fred, Eriksson, and Bruno. It all just screams disaster. I need to get a 6 because I don't even want Fred or McTominay. So I need to replace those 2. I need a striker. I need another centre back because Varane gets injured sometimes. Obviously, the Martinez was a freak accident, but I don't believe that he'll get injured like that again. I need a new keeper. Then I'm not even looking to sign De Gea now. That's looking to be like De Gea might not even stay. He's got a week left, a couple more days, and this contract's done.
Brother, you're naming like 11 players, bro. You might as well get a new manager as well, bro.
This goes on, bro. Like, I've got so many problems right now, and
do you want Weghorst as well, yeah?
Weghorst is gone. He's gone from his loan. He's done. Yeah, Weghorst is gone.
As things stand, your only out and out strikers, Martial.
Look at Kendall. You know, Kendall's something there. Like, she's living life now. You know,
bro. This is the video for
Life like this sure is sweet, huh?
It definitely is, man.
I want that to be me. Why can't that be me?
Listen.
Why can't that be me? Why can't that be me? Big up Ethan. He says, Corey, know your club. United are monitoring FC. Seduced FC, admire FC, appreciate FC. Man sold Zidane Iqbal for 1 million. Banter team. Straight banter.
I can't believe he sold him for 1 million.
So basically, you're what in your first 11, you're kind of saying you want at least 5 man, like literally coming in the squad now. Like,
So
you want a keeper. You want a keeper. You want a back. You want basically 2-3 centre mids. You want someone up front because you ain't got a striker. That's 5 players, brother.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Like, I need more. Like finishing third. Basically, I came joint third with Newcastle. Yeah. I need to make bigger steps. And some of these players that are there were there from the Jose Mourinho / Oli era. They can't stay at my club anymore. I need new stuff. I've seen that these guys can't handle that pressure.
We know it's to do with the ownership. We don't know which direction the club's going at the moment. But obviously, at the same time, it's still good to be proactive in the market anyway, despite this. Like, you need to
be putting someone in.
Yeah.
100%. What is going to come back to? If they come back to nothing, what motivates them?
You know, I know. It's not
just came back from losing. Walking with the treble, bro. What's going to motivate them, man?
Well, speaking again, we'll end the United talk in a couple of minutes. Mason Mount, because I think we did gloss over the Mason Mount. And Kai Havertz won the poll as the worst signing, by the way. People said that Kai Havertz is worse for 65 than Mount.
I know Lee needed a little bit of positivity.
Like, I think he did that on purpose. Say cool, man. I don't care, man.
But yeah.
Lee, by the way, I haven't really heard what you've got to say about this. I think I jumped in late. But just quickly, because obviously we've got Arsenal man on the show. They're a bit split. Casey's saying he doesn't rate it, but obviously he has to trust Mikel and obviously kids, his stance. But what are you saying for it?
Nah, not for me, bro.
100% not convinced.
Yeah, that was the first part of the show. Still,
not for me, bro. Like, there's nothing about that guy that I think he's good enough in it. So,
well, doesn't Mikel have money in the bank though?
Yeah, but I can't be that guy that just shamelessly backs everything, bro. This ain't Dubai, bro. This ain't the UAE. Like, this ain't no dictatorship. Do you know what I mean? This ain't like Korea. Like, this isn't no dictatorship, bro. If somebody who I think is somebody who's just not good enough, bro. Do you think Real Madrid fans currently are right now sitting here shouting off the odds because they bought is it Joselu from one Spanish team, bro? Like, no, they're thinking, yo, like, why go on here, like. But yeah, you're gonna back Perez, right? Because he bought Bellingham and he's bought the most success to the club. So you can't just blindly back somebody all the time. Sometimes you have to have your opinion about something and you got to stick to it. And hopefully somebody changes your mind. I've always been somebody who normally I give out my trust to somebody and I let for them to kind of let me down in it. But I don't trust this signing at all. And as I said, I really do think that this is going to be the start of the end for Arteta, unfortunately, because you can't keep burning through money. And I want it to work for him. I love Arteta. I think he's a fantastic young manager, but you can't keep burning through money and live off the FA Cup. Just same way how Liverpool fans, listen, shout out to Roms, shout out to Jerry James. They're on Klopp's neck and he's won 7 trophies. So I have to have a standard. You can't go. I can't have it from one side and talk about Klopp, but not have the same thing for Arteta. Yeah. He's had money, more money than sense almost, and you've given this guy £65 million, made in your marquee signing, the biggest one. So if you're doing that, I need to see results. I need to see results because we're now in the 4th year. People keep talking about phase 4. We can't. There's no more excuses now, bro. Like all of these phases, everybody. And listen, everybody's doing the prop now for Havertz. I'm seeing him being compared to Van Persie, to the Bergkamp. The man's got a statue outside the club. That's what I'm seeing online. So if that's the case, then I now need to see him elevate, because we can't say, oh, now, oh, give him time, because people keep.
Oh, here we go.
Can't do
Ilkay Gundogan to Barcelona. Sorry, the news is
No,
coming in.
yeah, no. But do you know? Do you hear my point? We can't do that. We can't say, oh, we give him time now, because there's been mad prop, Bavs, bloody. Everybody online is now making all of these comps about how well and how fantastic he is, right? So if that's the case, I now need to see something, bro. Move the needle for me, bro. He's the 65-70 million pounds to me is a player that moves the needle in the position we're in, because we finished second last season. Now you want to go above and go first. So if you want to do that, cool. I need to see something now, man. I'm not saying that I'm not putting mad pressure on him. I'm not trying to get him out of here. Because, bro, I love Arteta, bro. I love the fact that he tries different things. People laugh about how he did the bloody thing when he was going out to Anfield. Bro, I liked it because, bro, it's something different. Okay, fine, people can laugh about it, but I like it. Something different. I'm a school teacher, so I'll try different things as well. Like, I can get it. But, bro, like, I'm sorry, like, there's got to be a point where we start. This ain't no creche, bro. No kiddies home. Like, we need to see results, innit?
Just quickly, Kiz, I know you're out there watching this. Gundogan's going Barcelona now, so I
want to speak about that as well.
I'm gonna need you to speak up, big man. Yeah, telling me about. Don't worry, popcorn time when you're next on, K-Swiss. Popcorn time when you're next on. Grab season. You know what I'm saying? But just after Kiers' threats there. Big up Ethan. He says Madrid fans aren't even phased by Bellingham. Gundogan. When Madrid unveiled Hazard, fans were singing "We want Mbappe." Yeah, the standard is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Big up Ethan. Appreciate you for the super chat as well. Wait, why is look? See Casey. We didn't even mention Casey. And they claim they're not joining at the hip.
Yeah, well, they're coming.
Shout out my guy KC, bro. You know I'm gonna back you with the time, my guy. But if you're backing this Havertz thing, KC, I can't ride that bus with you, my guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, let's say we start with Kears was the one talking about Gundo. Like Casey, we didn't mention you because you didn't mention
Arsenal
Gundo.
fans are scary, fam. You man always come in
Scary, bro,
and you always you bounce off each other like it's weird. Like,
scary,
there's no disagreement in your fan base. Like, it's like you must all see one vision.
This is like release refreshing, isn't it?
When I see Gundogan, it's like to talk to somebody that's not under that wing. Do you know what I mean? Someone a bit more real to start with.
Casey's my guy though, man. I'm about Casey. I just can't do it with the Havertz thing though, man. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it.
If I'm Spurs, big I want to see for the super chat. He says, if I'm Spurs, I would sell Kane and Son for a combined 170 M's and go get Gonzalo Ramos from Benfica and Mitoma with the rest of the money by a centre back and a centre mid.
My life was that simple. Trust me.
Big up Roms. I don't know the song, but you know, good lead. Do you want to take the lead on that one?
No, I don't, bro.
Okay, just
Shout out to
checking.
the Cronkies though, man. They're spending money, bro. Well, I can't complain.
Yeah, they're actually backing the manager still. There's 200 people still watching, and there's 148 likes. Remember, our like total today was 165 likes, equivalent to that whole 65 million price tag that Kai Havertz has gone to Arsenal for. So again, people, we have about 27 likes to make up. So if you haven't liked the video, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Let's get to 165 likes, people, courtesy of Kai Havertz.
Thank you, Kai.
Smile, man. Come on, man. Smile.
And thank you for Britzer for the here we go. I was getting worried, fam. Good my thing.
Nah. There was no way Gundogan was going Arsenal, bro. No way.
No chance.
Literally, bro.
Why would Gundogan go to another Premier League side?
Literally, bro. I know the point, yeah. When players are accomplished, they don't need to make rival moves. They're accomplished. Yeah. They've done what they needed to do. They've come, they've conquered.
Well, no, also, but Milner's gone to Brighton though, so not
a rival though.
No, he's not. But look, sometimes you want to go and you prove it at a different club. Like I'm not just
thinking about winning everything though. Like obviously, Milner come Liverpool, he hadn't won a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like there was still a couple stuff left that he hadn't won.
Hold a second, Monto. Casey, I said that to you. You told me that Gundogan and Arteta. He said Arteta could influence him. I told him no. Gundogan's done everything. There's no reason for him to stay. If it's not City, then he's just leaving England. It's as simple as that. About no. Do you know how shameless Casey is? You know how shameless this brother is.
Yo. Listen, man, I'm trying to back you here, KC, bro. I don't know what you've been saying, bro. You know, certain man, they just be talking reckless sometimes and they lose their train of thought, bro. It happens, man. You know what? I'm a back KC because certain times now, when it gets hot, it gets sunny and that, like, you just get a bit discombobulated, like, you lose everything. So I think what happened, whatever Casey said, I think I'm going to blame the sun in it. Cool.
This is what Arsenal fans are.
You're turning to them, man.
Casey, I got your back, my brother. You know me, bro. You know me. You know him with my guy in it. So I ain't done a stream with him for a while as well. So I got his back, man.
What was I gonna say? Jacob says Brighton are not your rivals, but you're in the same comp. So Jacob, are Newcastle your rivals?
Yeah.
Let me know. Let me know. Like, are Newcastle your rivals? Because they're in the champs, and they just got Tonali.
Yeah.
Anyway. Much remember your Europa League favourites. Brighton are your rivals. Lee was being cheeky. No, again, Marcus. Again, Newcastle are your rivals. Then, if we're going by that logic, you know what I'm saying? Until I'm scaffolding in the sun, bro. Heat stroking them things they are. Big up Casey, man. Big up Casey. Last thing, obviously, Kovacic to City. Done deal. Gundogan out the window. Kova straight in. Same day.
I miss Gundo though, man. Can't even lie.
You are scaring me.
Bro,
he's a joy to watch. He's a joy to watch, but
it's a joy to watch.
You're doing that sky blue thing. You're doing that sky. Stand up. What you wearing?
You see what Expression's done with the Tottenham thing? Just put City stickers.
Yeah.
Just checking. You man are nasty people though. It's cool though, man.
Just checking. But listen, we're gonna end it there. Obviously a lot of great chat, brilliant numbers. Listen, people, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. We're about 73 subs off of 4,600 and there's still 250 people in the house. So please remember to subscribe. I know you don't get engaged in the convo so much that sometimes people forget to hit that button, but do subscribe and get us to 5,000 subscribers. It will mean the world. And also, let's hope we get to 165 likes. We're literally only 8 likes away. 8 likes, people. 8 likes away from 165 total likes today, our like target. So people, let's make that happen. 165 likes, people.
166, man. Just do that. 166.
No, 165, G. 165, G. Let's do that. 165. You know what I'm saying? Big up, honestly, with another super chat, bro. He says, I was talking to my homie who was a Chelsea fan, and he said people are sleeping on Chelsea. They will surprise a lot of people. Any truth to this,
brother? I've said Chelsea, the amount of money they're going to spend, the amount of money they've spent, can we not forget they've spent £600 million? I'm tipping them to win the league next season. I don't understand how they're getting away with it. Why is it that they're spending all this money? They've got Poch now, and they keep talking about they've got young players. What is Poch like? Obviously, in a normal way, he likes young players that he can work with. He likes, apparently, everybody says that he's the best person to mature these players and get them into a system. Chelsea, brother, I'm tipping you. I don't care about Man City. Win the league. That's what I want. That's what I need to see, because you spent all this money, and I'm hearing lovely old Lewis. Oh, all I want is to finish top 4 and maybe win a cup. What? You spent 600 million.
Casey, Cover has won 4 Champions Leagues, by the way, Casey.
Yeah, you're asking a lot though, from outside, from finishing 8th. Well, sorry, outside. Where did they finish?
No, they finished 12th. They finished 12th.
12th to go into push for the league.
Why? We finished 5th, and we almost won it. Why can't? What season is it that they finished 8th or 10th or whatever? And then they finished.
But they're still in the foundations though. But if you look at Arsenal, look how long it took you, man, to get to that stage. All right, fair enough. They got
Conte done it.
Yeah, why can't they?
but you got Conte to Poch.
Nah, brother, they've spent £600 million. And listen, let's not forget that this isn't the end. This is only the beginning. They're still going to buy more defenders. They're going to buy more midfielders. They're going to buy more bloody strikers. They want to get rid of Lukaku. They only got Nkunku up front with who is it? Sterling and
how much more do you need?
Noni
How much more do you actually need to
come on, man?
I can't lie. When you play it like that, it's a bit scary, isn't it?
Bro,
I expect the Premier League.
They're still not even finished. They're not even finished. Why is it that nobody in the chat is saying, yo, they shouldn't be targeting to win the league? Why? They've got one game a week. Arsenal got killed.
One game a week.
Arsenal got killed for not finishing fourth. But we only spent at that given time, you had only spent, I believe, £300 million. Right? Why is it they spent double? They spent double and they want exactly the same expectations. How? With one game a week.
Because of how poor they were last season, though. They were poor.
Okay, but every football, this is my own thing. Football seasons are different. So nobody expects Arsenal to finish second right now. Why? Because that was last season. And now this is this season. Nobody expects Man United to be where they are because why? That was last season. Now we're this season. Everybody's thinking, oh, Liverpool are going to rise up and win the league. Or near enough. Why? Because that was last season. This is this season. I'm not even trying to do no agenda, and I'm just talking more logically. Can common sense not be common? Can we not actually put the same expectations on Arsenal on everybody else? They're getting rid of. We're doing them a favor. Man United and Arsenal. They're getting rid of two of their crap players. Every Chelsea fan is. Lewis, you just saw him. Man was praising every single different god. Nana god, Christian god, Islamic god, Jewish, everything. So now we're doing them a favor, getting rid of their crap players, and now all of a sudden they don't want no expectations.
Adding them to our teams, by the way. Adding them to our teams.
So come on, it's not about me giving fake expectations. It's looking at it and logically looking at it. They're in 3 competitions. They can play the same 11 game in, game out, basically, and tweak things there and there. They've got a manager who looks to be competent and has now won, so he knows what it takes to win. How many more excuses do they need? They've spent £600 million and they're still going to spend more. Come on.
You know what's I agree with everything you're saying, but at the back of my mind, I want to make excuse for them because of how crap they were. And football doesn't work like that. Look how long it took you, man, to get where you are today.
Yeah.
Look how
it was staggered. Everything. What we did was staggered. The reason why Arsenal fans ask for a reprieve is because it was staggered over 4 seasons now. We're only now putting cherries on top of where we've been. We had only up to that point spent £300 million, 150 the first season, 150 the second season. So now where we're at right now is where they've spent more than what we've spent in 7 months. Sorry, 9 months. 9. Come on. And they're getting rid of all the players that they don't want. Havertz, they're getting rid of Lukaku. Everything that was a problem for them. Aubameyang, they're getting rid of all of them.
So all the problems are gone.
No club has done that.
Only solutions. So the solution must be now. I want to see a league. I want to see you up there. I want to see you 2 points. Come on.
He's literally, bro. Poch's getting his 11 in one window.
Yeah, and that so normally takes.
Yeah, but the players need to gel. But guys, I have to cut this short. Listen, there's going to be so much more episodes of all this transfer talk. Lee, I hope I can get you on for a lot more shows. I will be away next week, so I'm gonna need you to fill in on the shamelessness on my behalf. I need you to. We have a shameless monitor, so a shameless meter, and I need you to add to that. You know what I'm saying? To add to that. So yeah, big up yourself, bro. Make sure you go and support
community as well. Congrats as well, because you said Arsenal are finishing 3rd or 2nd, didn't it?
Come on, man. You know me, bro. Listen, people hate on my shine. People hate on my shine, but you know what it is. I know what I'm talking about.
So when
I'm congratulating, when you get stuff right. See, look.
Good. When they finish next season.
Hey, Mods, man. Wrap the shot.
Yeah, let me wrap this up, man. Listen, another episode of Big Six Bants. Big up the members. Big up everybody who super chatted today. Big up Zar. Big up big up Ethan. Zar, this is how I've been watching back again. Big up honestly. Big up Zar, though. Big up Albert. Big up Ethan. Ethan DeVillas as well. Big up John S as well, and big up Uncle Albert as well in the chat, man. In the super chats, appreciate you, man. For real. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Big up Dennis the Great, Aiden Andrews, Joel T, Andy, Roms, D1, Snake Eyes, Beige and Reds, Solo doing amazing work with the mods. Ed, and honestly, he also renewed his membership within the last 2 days. It's been another episode of Big Six Bants. We're gonna end it on the video that we all wish we could be these guys right now, but hopefully at some point in the window we will be that guy or those guys. Peace and see you guys soon. We'll see you tomorrow for the next episode.
Life like this sure is sweet, huh?
It definitely is, man.